Let me tell you about a guy. His name is Azarad. He's Canadian, and he and I have pretty similar tastes in anime. For example, Sword Art Online, Fate State Night, A Certain Magical Index, and the Bakemonogatari series. So when he told me about an anime called Katanagatari that was written by the same guy who wrote Bakemonogatari, and he said he enjoyed it, I was inclined to believe him. So the story starts out with Yasuri Shichika, who is a master at a sword style that doesn't use any swords, basically hand-to-hand combat, and he lives on an island with his sister Nanami. One day, a girl named Togame comes to an island and asks Shichika to help her collect 12 legendary swords, and after some discussion, the adventures begin! Something I think I need to explain at this point is the format of the show, because it's a little different from other anime. So each episode is around 40 to 50 minutes, which is longer than normal anime, and each episode takes place 1 month apart from each other in the show and in real time when the show was airing. Also, each episode is completely dedicated to getting one of the 12 swords, so 12 swords, 12 episodes makes sense. Moving on to the actual content of the show, the first thing I noticed is the similarities to Bakemonogatari and the fact of the art style and the long dialogue scenes, which is to be expected because they both had the same author. So if you don't like the aspects of that show, chances are you're not going to like it here. But the dialogue is toned back a little bit compared to Bakemonogatari. As for me, I think that the dialogue scenes are interesting and never go on for so long that it starts to become boring, other than the first episode, which I'm fine with because there's a lot to explain for the first episode. The main thing about this anime is the fights for the swords, and at first I was skeptical because Shichika only has hand-to-hand combat to fight, and I was also worried because I thought the show would be repetitive with this format. Thankfully, both of these warriors are not apparent in the show. Shichika's hand-to-hand combat has a lot of neat techniques in it, and the finishing blows are all really cool. The second thing I was worried about is also not an issue because all the people who have the swords are all unique and have different reasons for having them. The show also has a very loose definition of the word sword. Like, one of them is literally a suit of armor that punches things. It's pretty cool. Something that people don't like about this show is the romance between Shichika and Togame, saying that it's pointless and takes up too much of the show. I think these people are literally insane. They just have cute little scenes every now and again, and I do think it is important to the show to have character developments in this way. One of the few things I don't like about this show is the character deaths. Without spoiling anything, they kill some of the sword owners for no reason that I can see, and it's not like it's required to kill the sword owner to get the sword, because some of them don't die. But it's not a huge complaint. I just find that aspect of the show pointless. Overall, this show has good fight scenes, dialogue that doesn't go on for too long, semi-pointless deaths, but a pretty good ending. So overall, I give this show a 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but that score is higher than I give most anime I watch. Also, if you're holding out for a dub of this anime, then don't hold your breath, because if it's anything like Bakemonogatari, it's probably never getting a dub. Azrid tells me it's because of the way they talk in Japanese puns, but what does he know? Something I didn't go over too much in this review is the ending to avoid spoilers, but maybe I can get Azrid alone one day and we can do a spoiler cast where we can talk about the ending and any other spoiler-like things if you guys are interested. But that's it! If you enjoyed this review, make sure to give it a like and a comment, and also check out the playlist in the description to see my other anime reviews. So, yeah, see y'all later! Bye!